The following radio show is intended for ridiculously immature audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
It's muted here. We have to unmute that mic. But yeah, that is especially when I talk about sheep and goat.
You got to stop doing that.
I don't know, man. I think all the Muslims are pissed at me right about now.
A little bit.
You think they'd probably want to shoot me or something, man. You know, talking about that, there's some sick individuals over there. They were beheading babies.
Come on. Don't.
Don't you mean don't? That's reality.
I just saw an article this morning like 10 minutes ago, that said that a father over there was basically grateful that he found, because he thought his daughter, who was like under the age of 5, was being held hostage.
Right.
He said he found out that she is deceased and is grateful that she's deceased and not held hostage.
Because they're animals.
And I was like in shock and awe just by seeing that.
They're animals. And now you got you see all these people on these college campuses supporting them. You even got a group that's called Queers for Palestine. They are so ignorant. They would string them up over there. And now Vladimir Putin has come out and said, if the U.S. gets involved, Russia's going to support the Palestinians. Revelation is on the forefront of everybody's mind right now. This can turn into something very bad. Very bad.
I'm not looking forward to it.
I ain't either, man.
Mm-mm.
So I play around with everybody. I think a lot of people are going to be like, Hollywood, you're a prick. I think I'm a good actor.
You're pretty good, dude.
I think I should be like representing in the next biker movie. But I should. I'm an actor, man. That should be my next step.
Do a tryout somewhere.
You can't have biker news without bad stuff. You just can't do that.
It's just not going to work.
It's like, shut up, stupid. You actually believe me?
I'm not doing it anymore.
Dude, I'm a shock jock. You don't want
shock.
to that.
There's your shock.
Yeah, no shit, man.
Surprise.
How's everybody doing today? We're going to be talking about signs someone isn't as smart as they think they are. And the first thing that comes to my mind with that statement in the encyclopedia is China Doll.
How did I know?
It's China Doll.
How did I know?
You've been doing good when you had to do solo stuff, man.
I'm doing the best I can. You have big shoes to fill.
I do. You know, I am Hollywood. So I don't want to be in your position where you have to fill the shoes like mine.
It's not easy being you.
It isn't, man.
No.
And, you know, a lot of other creators try to duplicate me and stuff. They can't do it.
No, it's too much of a challenge. So, you know, I just be me.
I think they should go back to the closet with the sheep. That's what most of them do. They screw sheep. I can name a couple creators that do that. Either that or they prefer goats.
Cat, you're funny. She says shock jock doesn't mean taser in your drawers.
Oh, she's a she?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I used to call it Catholic.
It's cataholic.
It's cataholic. Man, my cat's been going stupid lately, man. It's like, damn, man, did you get into my... I think she might have, because it's...
He or she, we don't know.
It's in my top drawer, my weed. And I just remember
Oh,
that.
our cat?
Yeah, I just remember that. She's been freaking prowling around my top drawer lately.
Stop leaving it open.
I think I got the bitch high.
I mean, hell, I just got her a new cat scratcher the other day, and we put a whole baggie of catnip on it, and she was like doing parkour all around the house. It was great. Parkour.
What the hell does that mean? Is that like the Zoomies?
She's like jumping all over the place, jumping over the dogs, going under the bed, climbing up on everything.
I still think
parkour.
I think it was freaking still funny that she went after the pit bull's tail.
I know. She
And the
hasn't.
pit
She hasn't
bull-
done it since though, because now Xena's like looking over her shoulder when she's laying down.
Ain't that a bitch when a cat does that to a dog? They're like, what the fuck?
Dude, I wasn't doing nothing. That's
I
what she-
just think it's funny how cats rule the roost and the dogs fall in line.
Mhm.
I think it's funny as hell.
The dogs are just like, okay.
It's opposite of Tom and Jerry. You know how they had that big bulldog and stuff that always whooped the shit out of Tom,
Yeah.
and the mouse went after Tom too. It's like total opposite with this cat.
The cat's got both the female dogs just sitting there going, sorry.
Well, we have a winner out in California, you pricks.
For Powerball.
Uh,
1.7 something billion dollars.
I don't know, man. I was happy if I won $100.
Yeah, we
I
could
think
still we could still check the ticket.
I
and,
think it's
like,
rigged.
see if
I
we
do.
won.
I think it's rigged. It always seems like it's either in Florida, California, or New York.
Yeah,
It's like, here, hand you my money.
basically.
And you wonder why I don't play the damn thing. I think it's rigged. I think we go back to the old days of doing numbers on the street. 5 cents, you win $1. I like it. It's easier than playing the lotto.
I guess the cash payout on it is like, even though it's 1.7 something billion,
They're probably going to get like 500 million of that.
774.
I'd be pissed like a motherfucker.
And that's if you get all lump sum. You can get it paid out in 30 years.
I would do the 30 years because most people who win the lotto because they're stupid, they go bankrupt within a couple years. It's a known fact. So why not take it out on a 30-year bit, get the interest on it, and always have money?
Well, and now they have it where if you get the 30 years, because what it was is if you passed away before finishing your payout, the rest would just be lost.
That's bullshit.
Now you can actually leave it to someone.
Well, that's the way it should have been.
It's not how it used to be.
I think that's horseshit.
Yeah.
No
Mhm.
wonder people were taking it all up in a one lump sum.
That's why they're taking it, because they give you the option of one lump sum or 30 years.
Yeah, but it's only paid to you.
It's only paid to you, and when
See,
you die,
that's a
there's
scam.
nothing.
That's a freaking government scam, right?
Yeah,
there.
because if somebody in like their 60s or 70s wins it, you know they ain't gonna be here 30 more years.
No, so they get the extra.
Mm-hmm. They keep it.
You know what? I hate politicians. I really do. I talk about that all the time. I cannot stand the pricks. I just can't stand them. I think they're worthless human beings.
Well, yeah. I find it funny that it just so happens that I was talking about California in the news yesterday on the show, and somebody in California won. And then I got another news story for California. Their governor's going wild, signing a bunch of banning laws.
Oh, banning things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's he banning now?
The dumbest thing ever. Now they're basically telling you what you should and should not eat.
Oh my God. How do you people live in California? I'm sorry. How do you do it? You're like glutton for punishment, man.
Governor Gavin Newsom signed a bill on Saturday prohibiting the sale of food containing 4 chemicals commonly found in cereals, candy, and soft drinks.
Oh my goodness.
Yup.
That's another way of saying you're fat and we don't want to pay your medical bills. That's what it is. It's kind of like that moron in New York was trying to ban freaking extra gulps. It's like,
Oh,
dude,
the big gulps?
yeah, you can't freaking go and get yourself some pop or something, man. You got people trying to tell you what you can drink and eat now.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. So now he's banning anything that has these things in it, which is going to make it where people have to reformulate their food.
I don't know why businesses even want to cater to California. If I was a business, I'd be like, fuck California. I ain't freaking going by your rules.
You know, during the holidays, especially like Easter, people are into those marshmallow peeps.
Yeah,
That is one of the companies that has to reformulate their product.
I would say screw you. I just ain't selling to California. Those businesses need to come sit together and make an announcement. Screw California.
Yeah, so it's gonna affect so many different things like Coke, Pepsi, Gatorade, the people that make Peeps, baked goods like even bread and muffins, and it's gonna affect everything.
That's right, Dirty Knobs. Cook County passed that pop tax, so
Yeah.
everybody was going to DePage now. I couldn't live in freaking
Cook County.
County.
Well, that's because in Cook County, anything that has sugar in it is a higher paid tax now, especially soda.
And people still vote for them.
It's an extra tax.
Doesn't that drive you crazy? People will still vote for that shit.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
They're idiots, man.
Well, California, those distributors in California have until January 1st of 2027 to remove those 4 products, like the 4 ingredients from their products, or they can face up to $10,000 for violations.
Go screw yourself, Newsom. You're a prick. I don't even know why anybody likes you. Oh, yeah, the ones that want their welfare checks.
Yeah, don't forget them.
Yeah, those are the only ones that vote Democrats, are the welfare check people.
Yeah.
Because they're low information voters. They only vote because they get their government cheese. And I'm sorry for being so nasty, but they deserve it.
Well, he's insisting that those items that have red dye number 3 in them, which includes like your red Skittles and stuff, they say it causes cancer.
Dude, they don't know what the hell causes. You know what?
Breathing can cause you cancer.
Yeah,
I mean,
any day thing can cause cancer.
Sticking your phone in your bra, that can cause cancer. Hanging out in front of the microwave while it's running, that can cause cancer. I mean, what the hell doesn't cause cancer according to everyone now?
And they're fucking freaking out. RFK Jr. launched his independent bid. That's the death of the Biden administration. He's going to take so many Democratic votes from them. And you actually had a new poll out that came out that said 20% of Democrats now want to vote for Trump, and almost 50% of blacks want to vote for Trump. I think everybody's getting a little nervous with this Israel-Palestine deal.
Makes you think
about, Trump wouldn't fuck around with this shit.
Makes you really think twice about who you want in office.
You got consequences of who you vote for, and you're getting it right now. California, you know what? You should be your own country. You know what? Just leave the U.S. because you're worthless. That's California. And split Chicago from Illinois so we'd have some peace. I think it'd be easy.
You think so?
You know, if these people want to vote for Democrats, they want to live under communism, get out of here. Screw you, get the fuck lost.
Well, isn't California kind of on a fault line, so they can become,
yeah? Why
they can actually become like an island?
Yeah, why can't they break off, man, and get out of here?
What are you gonna do? No Mike Ball.
Well, I think
he'd be floating in the ocean.
He'd be floating in the ocean. He can lead the rebellion.
To be like, see what you people did.
Freaking Gavin Newsom's like that Darth Sidious in Star Wars. He's evil.
Maybe him and Pritzker are friends.
You know what all this pushback's doing against this woke stuff? The NHL came out and said no more pride jerseys, no more rainbow tape. They have gotten sick of losing people watching them.
Damn.
Now everybody's coming out and say, you know what? This is stupid. You know, there's been liberals that have come out and said, yeah, we used to support Muslims, but now they're cutting off the heads of babies. They finally woke up. They're admitting the right was right the whole time.
Seriously.
But what do you think, man? No more pride jerseys. No, it's about time because it's a sport. I don't want to hear your freaking political opinions at a sport. I'm there to watch a sport.
I agree. It's more about the sport. It's not about what jersey you're wearing. Nobody wants to see that. I was actually surprised to see the high school kids over here. They have their homecoming game this coming weekend, and last weekend they had a home game as well, but this one's homecoming. They're actually wearing breast cancer jerseys.
I have to say the generation that's coming up in high school right now, they don't agree with all this woke shit. And that's amazing.
Yeah.
People are actually just pushing back.
Well, maybe some people need to, or more people need to.
Well, I'm hoping they do, because this world's getting screwed up, and I think people are finally getting scared to see how serious it's getting. You know, the Second Amendment is the biggest thing we got, and now you see why you need it. It happened in the Middle East. If they were armed to the teeth, they would have fought back. That's why you need your Second Amendment. That's why the freaking government, these Democrats, want to take it away from you so they can control your ass. Look at what they're doing in Canada, man. Canada, you have to have all kinds of permits and shit. You can't have handguns. You have a protest, the government breaks it up, and you can't do shit about it because you gave them your guns for your safety. Get out of here with that shit. The world's a bad place, and you just got to face that. There's no kumbaya in this world. Ever since the history of man, there's never been a freaking day that somebody around the world's not fucking killing each other.
It's true. It's all you hear about. It's like you always say that everybody gets mad because when I do news stories, it's like every other news story, if not all of them, are about somebody killing somebody. That's all you see.
That's all you hear about.
That's not easy to find news to talk about because it all has to do with either government stuff or somebody's killing someone.
Well, if it bleeds, it leads, and that's true. That's all people want to hear about.
Yeah.
That's all they've been programmed to hear about.
It's because all there is.
Old Chuck Giants going after freaking the history of Zionism. Chuck going off on this subject, man. He was on that kick with Donald Trump. Now he got this one. You gotta love him. Dude, he gets intense into this shit, man. He like digs in. I think he sometimes really likes agitating the shit out of people. It's funny.
You get a kick out of that.
I do, man. You know what? His philosophy is awesome. He's really a learned guy, and he really stirs people up into a debate. He actually, instead of debate, they get pissed. You got to give it to him, man.
I think that's funny.
It is funny.
It's comical.
But yeah, man, if it bleeds, it leads. That's the way the news cycles work. It's always going to work that way.
It is how it is. So, grin and bear it, I guess.
Grin and bear it.
Grin and bear it.
So what are you talking about a frog? We were talking about goats and sheep.
And I said I was going to come back at you with a frog.
Yeah, what the hell's with the frog? Somebody screwing a frog now?
No.
You know what would be funny? They got them down south. They're called lick'em frogs.
Hey, don't do it.
No, I'm talking about you doing it.
No, I'm not doing it.
Either that, I'd like to see you on mushrooms.
No.
I think you'd be fucking funny as hell. No. China on mushrooms.
Not gonna happen.
See all the pretty lights.
Unless I have no clue I did it. Like if you sneak them on my pizza, that
you know what? That's a good idea.
No.
Look how mad she just got. Right there.
No.
I think it would be funny.
So you've been talking about sheep. You've been talking about goats. I actually found a news story about frogs. Female frogs fake their death to avoid sexual interaction.
Is that why you lay like a log?
I'm a frog.
Should we call you Frog?
Frogger. No. Do you see me saying ribbit?
That was a freaking freaked up game, man. Frogger. He gets splashed and shit.
I gotta play Frogger getting across the street here going to work.
Why don't you just walk to the other corner?
Because that's too far. Why would I walk all the way to the stoplight and then cross the street and then come all the way back? That's like a block and a half out of the way.
True.
Instead of just crossing and jaywalking right across the street.
True.
So experts have previously found that female frogs weren't able to fend off unwanted male attention in the form of intimidation, harassment, or even forced sex.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
I can't believe we're the only radio show that talks about frogs, sheep, and goats.
So the mating behavior can result in death for the female frogs. because the male frogs just sometimes get way too rough.
They get freaking all excited and shit.
So now in the study, they actually have a study out for this.
They studied frogs banging.
They did.
Jesus Christ.
Of the 54 females that they had, 33% played dead in order to not have to have sex with the male frog.
That is so awesome.
It was basically like what they would call a tonic immobility, where they stiffen and stretch their limbs out and to not respond to any stimuli.
That sounds like you.
Play dead.
No, really, that's you.
What are you talking about?
You're a dead log. Now I get your game.
So instead of dead log, I studied frogs.
You studied frogs.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
You did. You studied frogs, you bitch. You've been watching too much National Geographic on freaking your Disney Channel.
No, this wasn't on Disney Channel. This is in the New York Post.
You know what? I just noticed you do have hazel eyes. You must be a frog.
No.
I'm fucking a frog. How screwed up is that? You just made me realize that. You got green eyes.
Oh
you lay dead.
I play dead.
You're a frog.
Well, it could be. I'm not telling.
Unbelievable.
Well, I guess the male frogs are just too strong for some of these women, and in order for the women to get out of doing it, they just got to play dead.
You know what? I can't imagine that because, how do frogs fuck? I don't get it.
Doggy style.
They do it frog style, you mean?
Yeah, well, froggy style.
You women like doggy style more, don't you? Or how does it work out? What's your favorite position?
When I'm asleep? No. I don't have a favorite.
Yeah, you women do. What do women like the most?
Amazing man on top.
That's because you guys are a bunch of lazy asses.
So we can play dead. Yeah. Man on top. Doggy style's all right, but sometimes it's a little much when you got to feel those balls slapping on your... No.
And you get slapped on the ass like you some bad bitch.
It's like, ride it, girl. Come on. Come on.
Riding you like a horse and stuff.
Yep, here we go again.
I'm serious, man. You get slapped in the ass. Women have to go
you
through
get
some
spanked
shit.
by one hand. You got the balls smacking you with the... It's like, freaking what the hell? That's like abuse.
You women go through some shit with us men, man.
That's abuse.
Hey, if you were
telling you.
ever reincarnated, would you want to come back as a man?
No.
Why?
No. No, never.
You wouldn't want to have your balls slap on some broad?
No. Ugh. Balls are so ugly. I'm sorry. There's absolutely nothing attractive about a ball sack. There's just not.
Some women have freaking fetishes when it comes to that.
Well, and then they must be blind or partially.
Teabagged her ass, if you ask me.
Women don't teabag. We taco dip.
Yeah, that's true.
Taco
That's true.
dip.
So I guess China Dow don't want to be reincarnated into a man.
No, I mean the problem would be there'd be a major problem with that. I'd never leave the house because I'd be at home like this all day long. I would never leave.
So you think
I would rub it raw.
So you think it's freaking a little easier with somebody co-hosting the show with you? Huh?
Oh my god, yes. It's like stupid without somebody co-hosting.
Well, at least you get to do an answer and question.
Yeah, I mean, I concentrated a little bit more on the comments yesterday because I'm like, I'm running out of material. How can I keep just rambling for? I don't even know half the stuff. I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm just like, hey, this sounds good.
It's funny too. That's all she does is talk all damn day. Now all of a sudden you put a camera in front of her and she don't know what the hell she's talking about.
It's like what?
Idiot.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason. Israel and Hamas continue trading rocket fire as hundreds of thousands of Israeli troops mass on the Gaza border ahead of an expected Israeli ground offensive. Correspondent Joseph Krause says Israel promises to crush and destroy the terrorists.
As the war has escalated, the total death toll now stands at more than 2,200 killed on both sides, and it shows no signs of slowing down. Israel's defense minister has said that it will continue to escalate its offensive against Gaza, against Hamas in Gaza.
And the death.
Listening to our music in the shower could be dangerous. Have you ever tried to twerk in the shower?
You're listening to Motorcycle Madhouse Radio, WMMR DB Rockford. Steve goes over here and says, wow, when Wood ain't here, China Doll is wicked smart. And when Wood comes back, she turns juvenile. Is that true?
I don't know.
Do you have more of a freaking, adult conversation?
I guess.
When you're by yourself?
I mean, yesterday's show, I think, was the best of the 3 that I've done so far, to be honest.
I think it was good, too, because I was watching, but I was working.
I mean, I was a little bit, I wasn't like goofy or any of that, really, but I don't know. I think I
Cataholic says pound size discussion incoming. No, you know what? Let's talk about that for a minute. Now that you brought it up. So you don't want to bring in topics that I'm looking at. You women, what do you like as an average, or what size pecker do you women really like? Smoke another one. Now you're ruining my audio.
Everybody, shut up. Everybody likes different sizes.
Okay,
not all.
I'm
it's
talking
to
about
each
women.
their own as far as
don't
women.
give me this to each me own. That's a bullshit answer.
Not all women like ginormous dicks. Not all women like teeny tiny ones. Some women like average size.
Really?
Yeah.
So you women don't like being bent over like frogs with a 12-inch dick?
No. Ouch. And you feel it's coming out the top of your head or something.
It's like women.
If
man.
it's 12 inches long and has girth, number one, they're ripping you in half.
I don't know.
And number
why,
two, it's coming out your mouth as they're getting you from. No.
You women freaking have babies. Your putties go through a lot of freaking abuse.
Well, they're stretchable, but I mean, geez.
It's stretchable like a slinky. You remember the slinky?
Slinky, a fun and lovable toy. Yeah. It's fun for a girl and a boy.
Shit that goes through your head.
It walks downstairs. But it's a commercial from Slinky from when we were kids.
I remember that Slinky thing. What was it?
You sure it was a Slinky?
That thing with Jim Carrey, Pet Detective Ace Ventura, when he has the Slinky going down the Buddhist temple and the last stair, it stops.
It stops.
We used to do that as kids too, and it's like, you bastard, and I'd kick it.
It didn't make it all the way down, asshole.
You just kick the ass.
You just kick the Slinky across the room. You're like, piece of crap.
Oh my!
You didn't even finish the full stairs.
Yeah, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. That was actually the only funny, and Mask that he played in was the only funniest movies I thought he had. Other than that,
you didn't like Liar, Liar,
No,
or whatever?
I think that was stupid.
When he couldn't lie.
That and Cable Man was stupid. It's like, dude, shut up, get out of here.
Pet Detective.
Those are the ones I liked.
I don't know. He's alright.
I don't know.
He's alright. He's alright.
Are you retarded woke?
No.
You don't consider yourself woke?
No, I don't think so. Why?
Man, if you don't know if you're woke or not, something's wrong with you.
I just said I don't think so. Other people might, but I don't think so.
You're not woke, dummy.
I don't think so. I'm not. I'm barely awake now.
Alrighty then.
So guess what?
Now Road Rage has a log sawn from Ren and Stimpy stuck in his head. Try to have her on the back of your bike, man.
You get lots of songs stuck in your head.
No shit. That's why my freaking radio. You know what? I'm kind of upset, man, because I put it up for the season.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Now you're bored.
Now I'm bored.
Is that why you were hanging out in the garage yesterday?
Dude, I'm sitting over there fucking with an air compressor that I have to fix and stuff. You know, it's an old Craftsman 5.5 horse, and I got to get a new freaking regulator and an just a bunch of shit. I got to get a freaking pipe bender, all that dumb shit.
Pipe bender.
Yeah, bend her over and give her the pipe.
That's right where my mind went. So, you know, Friday's Friday the 13th. Tomorrow.
Duh.
And, you know, on the
You know what? You got to watch out for that, man. I guess these Muslims are going around saying there should be a day of jihad. So be careful in the big cities, just in case one of them quacks starts some shit. And thank God you have a Second Amendment. Good.
And guess what's going on Saturday?
What's going on? That's Saturday the 14th.
Yeah.
There was actually a movie Saturday the 14th.
Never heard of it.
You're stupid. It
You're
was from when we were
stupid.
kids.
I never heard of it.
You had the Friday the 13th, then you had Saturday the 14th. You got to look it up on YouTube.
Oh my gosh. So guess what? Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? Saturday is millions and millions of Americans can see a spectacular solar eclipse as the moon passes in front of the sun, temporarily darkening the sky over the
Oh, that's going to be
country.
cool. But too bad it's going to be raining here, so we won't see it.
Damn it. Because they call it the Ring of Fire.
Yeah, we won't be able to see it.
I want to see the Ring of Fire.
We have to live in a shitty freaking state, you know.
But they say that the showstopper comes April of 2024, when a large portion of the country gets to see an even more impressive total eclipse.
Really?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Total eclipse of the heart. What? I'm like putting everything to songs.
You are. You're acting like a gay.
I am not. Rude.
You're bi as hell, man.
So,
You can eat a putty better than anybody.
yes, your point. I'm just better.
Yeah, you are.
Better at giving header.
I think that's why, you know what? I've always talked about that. Women are bi, every one of them. I don't care what the hell they have to say. That's what it is.
Oh, too many are going to deny.
I always find that, man. They always do deny.
Yep.
And then they're looking at somebody's ass and stuff like that. It's like, I caught ya. You-
Seen it. Did you? I saw you looking. Yeah, for real.
Look at that. Mike Ball finally in the house right there, man. We're talking about your state of California and how you guys should
Suck.
the San Andreas Fault should just like break that state off into an island.
Turn into an island. You can go swimming.
Bye.
Bye, California. Take what? Hi.
Read your story, dummy.
I did.
That's all.
My news.
What the hell was the story about? I just forgot.
The eclipse
Oh, the eclipse.
for Saturday.
Is that one of those things where you have to make a pay? Remember how you had the only way to look at it was through a paper?
No, remember those boxes everybody
That's
used
the
to
one
have?
I'm talking about.
Well, they said you need to watch it safely. I don't know how the hell to watch it because we ain't gonna see it. So why should I even
Yeah,
put
'cause-
forth effort to go figure it out?
Hey, when's the next time Haley's Comet is coming back by?
I have no idea.
Ain't that every 75 years or some
I
shit
have
like
no
that?
idea.
We already seen it as kids, so that was probably our only one and done type of deal because we're gonna be old and decaying by then. You know, China Doll's already started the process of decaying.
You're a dick.
Why I gotta be a dick?
You're a dick.
Okay, what do you got here?
What do I got where? I already did my news stories. I'm trying to look up. I was going to look up Haley's
No,
Comet.
don't look at that. A sign someone isn't as smart as they think there are. And again, that comes to China Doll right there.
No, that ain't true.
What do you mean that ain't true?
That ain't true. I ain't no know-it-all.
Oh, sure you are.
No, I'm not, because it says the first one is not willing to learn more because they think they know everything. That's false because I already know I don't know everything. I'm willing to learn. That's why I look stuff up.
Haley's Comet will next appear in the night sky in the year 2062.
We ain't gonna be here. We'll miss it.
We'll be like 89 years old.
And it'll probably be cloudy. So we ain't gonna see it.
That sucks.
We ain't gonna see it. We ain't gonna remember. Because we'll have like Alzheimer's and shit.
You're gonna have dementia or some shit like
I'm
that.
gonna be like, what's going on today? No.
Who are you?
Who, what?
You can't-
Oh, don't touch me. I don't know you.
Oh my god.
Who is this guy?
Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you?
So what's the sign someone isn't as smart as they think they are? The signs.
That they're not willing to learn. That they think they know everything.
Don't you love them know-it-alls?
I hate those kind of people. You know, your teenage kids act like that. They think they know everything. They do. They act like they're
Problem is,
know-it-alls.
some of them do.
Well, some of them do know more than their parents, but you know. But I hate that when people act like they know everything and they're not willing to learn.
Hey, Jason, you need to go back to today's video, man. You'll, you know what? I should have never did that one, man, because everybody's like confused and shit. It was a freaking joke. So yeah, Jason, go and look at that stuff.
What, this morning's video?
This morning's.
Hollywood said he needs to be an actor because he's still gonna do his news as he does it. He was messing with everybody, seeing what would happen. Oh no backer news. Just kidding.
No, it was psych.
Psych. He was playing. He's still doing his news. Just saying. So do you know people that act like they know everything?
Every freaking day you run into them.
I know.
That's just like at work, man. Motherfucker don't know shit about friggin' cars or trucks. Then they want to come in and argue with the mechanics and the service or service writers. It's like, dude, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Shut up, stupid.
Dude doesn't even know where the dipstick is to check his oil. And
you're going to come over here and talk about, oh, you don't need a heater core. You dumbass. Who the hell are you? Dude, Hollywood has a hard time keeping it under wraps, man.
The moments when Hollywood actually has to bite his tongue.
And then I kind of don't.
And you kind of don't. Naughty. Bad boy.
I've already been in trouble twice already for my mouth. Have I not?
Yes, you have.
I've already been in trouble.
You have. Mm-hmm. Calm it down.
It's hard for me
Calm it down.
because I got a big mouth.
Yeah, you do.
You know what, Screw Plan? That's what I'm going to do next time when all the know-it-alls come in and they don't know shit. I'm going to say, hey, you got to change your blinker fluid.
And we offer free blinker fluid refills.
Yeah.
With your oil change. No.
I'd probably get my ass in trouble on that one, too.
We should create a label and put it on one of the bottles at your work that says blinker fluid.
Blinker Fluid Fund. So know-it-alls.
Yeah, know-it-alls.
What's the next one?
Not willing to listen to others, refusing to listen to another, like basically their opinion, unwilling to listen to what they have to say to basically prove that they don't know it all.
I think they're a bunch of quacks, them kind of people. I do. I think they're quacks. I kind of laugh at them. I do.
I know you do.
I laugh at you every day.
Stop. You're mean.
That's all I hear is I'm mean.
You're
and
mean. You hateful.
I'm hateful.
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
You're listening to Motorcycle Madhouse Radio, WMMR DB Rockford. Oh my goodness gracious, man.
What?
What's the next one?
Being overconfident. They believe that everything they do is correct.
You know what? If you're overconfident, you're not a smart person. Damn. Oh, unbelievable.
New ringtone.
New ringtone, man. Wow.
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck right there.
God. So people that are overconfident, no. They need to have some more experience and understanding that they're not that special. Or maybe they are special. Maybe they rode the short bus or drove it.
I tell you what, you ride the short bus every damn day.
I do. To and from work.
Unbelievable.
God.
Is it BD?
Is it
You guys always picking on BD and shit.
Well, who else would call you this early?
No shit, man. No, it's not BD. Man. Anyway, we didn't get into that hardcore. We're gonna continue this discussion on Monday. But,
Or I could do it tomorrow.
or you know what? Do it tomorrow. That would be great.
Since I'm by myself.
You're by yourself tomorrow, but
Yeah.
I'm getting a schedule together where we're going back to a full week.
Yay!
So anyway, guys and gals, that is the show today. I know it's a little short, but Hollywood has to actually go work for a living. I'll talk to you guys and gals later. Rock on.
And that's it for a Motorcycle Madhouse Morning Mayhem. Don't forget to visit us on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, and all major podcast platforms for all the replays of Motorcycle Madhouse shows. Don't miss out on our lives